we all want to have that stock that can make that big move, right? That 50%, 100%. 1,000% move over the course of several months, maybe even a year or so. But if it can make a move like that, that's life-changing money, right? Well, if those are the kinds of stocks that you're interested in, then you're going to want to have it, make sure that it has these three things. The first thing that you're going to want to look at is, does it have extraordinary earnings and sales? And by extraordinary, I'm not just talking about 10% quarter over quarter or even 20% quarter over quarter. Look for at least, I'd say, 40% or more quarter over quarter. Look for accelerating earnings growth quarter over quarter. Look for sales to be doing similar, 40% or more quarter over quarter over quarter. Look for accelerating sales quarter over quarter over quarter. If it has at least one of those things, fantastic. If it's got both of them, incredible. That's the kind of stock that you want to have on your watch list. Whether you are swing trading, day trading, well, whatever kind of trading you're doing, that's the kind of stock that you want to be paying attention to. Next up, you want it to be a leader in its industry, and not only that, you want it to be in a leading industry. So when you are looking at your stocks, if your stock happens to be in one of the top 20 industry groups, there's about 197 per Investors Business Daily. If you take whatever stock that you're interested in and go to investors.com and just type in the ticker symbol, you'll see what the industry group rank for that stock is. So if it's in the top 40, great. If it's in the top 20, amazing. If it's in the top 10, outstanding. That is what you want to aim for. Go for leading stocks in leading industry groups, and if the stock that you're looking at is in one of those top industry groups, also check, is it a leader within that industry group? So now you're starting to line up a whole bunch of things in your favor, right? That it has the extraordinary earnings and sales. It has plenty of reason to continue to move up higher. It's proven itself fundamentally. It is in a hot industry, and not only that, it's leading its hot industry. Then you're going to want to see too, is this stock a market leader? Now, how do you tell if it's a market leader? A lot of people will just simply look at the 52-week high list and say, yeah, it's at 52-week highs, it's leading the market. Well, yes and no. By definition, if it is leading the market higher, then its relative strength versus the S&P 500 should be moving up higher. Just because it's on the 52-week high list doesn't necessarily mean that it is beating the market. So you want both, right? Let it look for the 52-week highs, sure, but also look at that relative strength versus the S&P 500, because that's going to tell you just how strong this thing is. You'll be able to see it in that RS line. You could also see it in its own price and volume action too. If you see that this thing is holding, and then take this as a bonus, right? This is a number 4. Is it holding above its key moving averages? Not just the 50-day moving average that most people look at. Is it holding above? Is it holding above the 10 EMA? Right? EMA, because that's going to be an exponentially weighted moving average. So the most recent price action is weighted a little bit more than on the simple moving average. Is it holding the 21 EMA? That will show you it's an exceptionally strong trend, and if it's been holding above those two for a significant amount of time, and it just keeps on riding up. There's been plenty of stocks like that. One that comes to mind very recently is Shopify. Since Shopify broke out, it's been holding its 10 EMA. That's something that you need to be paying attention to. That is what is going to get you into the leaders, keep you in the leaders, and let you enjoy a very quick 50% move, 100% move. And by relatively quick, I'm talking a couple of weeks, couple of months. Provided that it has those things. Don't waste your time on stocks that don't have those things. There's 10,000 opportunities. It's about focusing down on the best of the best, sitting, waiting, and then getting into those. And that's how you're going to have extraordinary returns.